On October 29, 2025, a magnitude 6.5 earthquake rumbled deep beneath the Banda Sea, a vast expanse of water nestled between Indonesia's scattered islands. The quake's epicenter was far from any bustling city, hidden beneath kilometers of ocean, yet its effects would soon be felt far beyond its origin. Although remote, the tremor sent a ripple of surprise through Australia's top end, reaching across the sea to touch the northern shores. The seismic waves traveled silently, invisible but powerful, carrying the Banda Sea's message to the city of Darwin and its people. For Darwin, it was a gentle reminder that the ground beneath us is alive, shifting in ways we rarely notice. Residents paused, some glancing at swaying light fixtures or feeling a faint vibration underfoot, a subtle but unmistakable sign that the earth was moving. Office chairs rolled, water trembled, and blinds rattled, subtle signs of a distant, powerful event. In offices and homes, people exchanged curious looks, wondering how something so far away could reach them in such a tangible way. This quake was a product of tectonic plates in constant motion, a reminder of our planet's interconnectedness. The Earth's crust is always shifting, sometimes quietly, sometimes with a force that echoes across continents and oceans. The energy traveled hundreds of kilometers, connecting a remote ocean floor to a modern city in a fleeting, tangible way. It's a testament to the power of nature, and a reminder that even distant events can have a real impact on our daily lives. It was a harmless but powerful nudge from the restless Earth, reminding us that we're all passengers on a dynamic planet, one that is constantly changing, connecting us in ways we might never expect. To truly understand the Banda Sea Quake, we need to look far beneath the surface, deep into the hidden world beneath our feet, where immense forces are always at work, shaping the very ground we walk on. Here, the Earth's crust is not a single solid shell, but is broken into massive, slow-moving tectonic plates. These plates are like giant puzzle pieces, floating atop the semi-molten mantle, constantly shifting and jostling for position. As these plates drift, they sometimes collide, pull apart, or grind past each other. Along their boundaries, enormous pressure builds up over years, decades, or even centuries. Eventually, the rocks can no longer withstand the stress, and they snap with incredible force. That abrupt release of energy sends seismic waves racing through the planet, shaking the ground above. In a matter of seconds, an earthquake is born, radiating power outward from deep within the Earth. The exact spot underground where the rocks first break is called the hypocenter, or focus. Directly above it, on the Earth's surface, is the epicenter, the point where the shaking is often felt most strongly by people and structures. In the Banda Sea, years, sometimes centuries, of pressure between the Australian and Eurasian plates built up silently until finally, in an instant, that tension was released. Shock waves rippled outward, shaking the sea and land alike, and reminding us of the immense power hidden beneath the ocean. These movements, though so slow they're barely noticeable, sometimes only as fast as your fingernails grow, are responsible for shaping the planet. Over millions of years, they create towering mountains, deep ocean trenches, and fiery volcanoes, constantly reshaping the face of the Earth. Earthquakes are the planet's way of reminding us it's alive, dynamic, and always changing. Every tremor is a message from the depths, a sign that our world is in perpetual motion, forever evolving beneath our feet. A magnitude 6.5 earthquake is a major event, its energy measured on a logarithmic scale, meaning each step up is exponentially more powerful. At its source, a 6.5 quake releases energy equivalent to many powerful bombs, sending out P waves, S waves, and surface waves. If such a quake struck beneath a city, it could cause severe damage, collapsing buildings, breaking infrastructure, and cutting off essential services. But the Banda Sea Quake's distance and depth meant its power was mostly spent before reaching land. Its effects were felt over hundreds of kilometers, but in Darwin, it was more curiosity than catastrophe. The quake's true lesson location matters as much as magnitude. How did a distant quake reach Darwin? Seismic waves travel through the Earth's crust like ripples in a pond. The crust between the Banda Sea and northern Australia is old, dense, and transmits these waves efficiently, like a well-cast bell ringing clear and long. The quake's depth also mattered. Deeper quakes spread energy over a wider area, so even distant cities can feel the effects. In Darwin, tall buildings swayed gently as long-period waves arrived, amplifying the sensation. The combination of efficient geology and quake depth made the tremor real for thousands. It was a vivid demonstration of how far the Earth's energy can travel. In Darwin, the morning started as usual, calm, bright, and full of the familiar routines that mark the beginning of a new day in the top end. People made their way to work, the city slowly coming alive as the sun rose higher in the sky. But suddenly, the ordinary was interrupted. Buildings began to sway gently, almost rhythmically, as if the city itself was breathing. Water in cups and glasses trembled, sending tiny ripples across their surfaces, and window blinds clattered against the frames, echoing the movement. People in high-rises felt a slow, rolling motion beneath their feet, a sensation both unfamiliar and unsettling. It was as if the ground had turned to liquid, shifting gently but persistently. Like being on a ship at sea, many questioned their senses, glancing at each other for reassurance. Was it just their imagination, or was something truly happening? Then, as realization dawned, it became clear. The whole city was moving with them, sharing the same strange experience at the same moment. Instantly, social media lit up with messages and posts. Did you feel that? Is anyone else feeling this? The digital world buzzed with excitement and confusion. In offices, cafes, and homes, the community shared their surprise and awe, swapping stories and comparing what they'd felt. There was no damage to report, just a collective sense of wonder and amazement at nature's unexpected display. It was a powerful reminder that the ground beneath us, which we take for granted as solid and unchanging, can move in ways we rarely expect. The event quickly became a conversation starter, sparking discussions everywhere, from water coolers to coffee shops, and even among strangers on the street. For a brief moment, the entire city was united in a shared, unusual experience, bringing people together in curiosity and laughter. The Banda Sea Quake was a gentle but unforgettable interruption to daily life in Darwin, a story that would be retold for days, reminding everyone of the unpredictable power of the Earth. Even mild quakes are reminders to be prepared. The key advice: drop, cover, and hold on. Drop to your hands and knees to avoid being knocked over. Cover your head and neck under sturdy furniture, or protect yourself in an inside corner away from windows and heavy objects. Hold on to your shelter until the shaking stops. Don't run outside. Falling debris is a bigger risk than the quake itself. If you're in bed, stay put and protect your head. If outside, move to a clear area. Preparation and practice turn panic into purposeful action. The Banda Sea tremor is a lesson in respect for our restless planet. Understanding earthquakes helps scientists refine hazard maps and communities prepare for the unexpected. Public education and simple drills like drop, cover, and hold on build resilience. Smart engineering and personal preparedness, emergency kits, family plans, turn risk into readiness. Earthquakes call for humility and ingenuity, not fear. By learning, practicing, and planning, we can live safely on this ever-moving world. The Earth will keep shifting. Our future depends on how well we listen, adapt, and prepare.